So, if you're becoming a realtor, here are some questions that you should probably ask yourself, right? Um, I know while it's not an easy business and there's a lot of opportunities in the business. Oh, look at this, Michelle. Get in here. You're on. You're on video. Get over here. Michelle just told me that she loves these videos when she walks in.
So much.
Sit down. Michelle is extremely grateful to be on DNA Realty Group.
Of course.
Look at that face. She doesn't lie well. Alright, here's the questions you should consider when getting into real estate. Ready?
Okay.
Number one, don't read. I'm going to read it to you. You're going to give me a best answer.
Okay.
The first question you should consider before getting into real estate. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough income to support yourself for 6 months with no commission?
Am I supposed to agree, disagree, or
You just
respond to the
answer.
question?
That's something somebody should consider before getting into real estate. What about it should they consider?
Well, that's what people say somebody should consider, because then you have a better chance of being more financially stable, because it takes a long time to earn your income.
Sometimes it could take 6 months. Sometimes it could take a year.
Not always.
Not always, but sometimes. It took Michelle 20 years, and then she joined us, and it took off in 20 seconds. All right. Do you plan to work full-time or part-time?
I work full-time.
No, this isn't for you.
Well, you said answer.
How should people do it? Should they just get into it?
Yes. Just get into it and just go.
It took me 5 years of a full-time job.
I know, and that's what they tell you to do. But you're asking me, and in my opinion, just you can do it. Just do it.
I agree. If you could do it, just do it. Get yourself a husband or a wife that makes a lot of money.
No, you don't have to.
And just get into real estate, and then you can leave them. No. Just do it. Just get into it full time.
There are various ways you could proceed.
All I'm saying is you got options. You can get into real estate. Probably full time is best, because anything you do part time,
you can't give it your all.
Yeah, you got to give it. It just takes a lot, because you're competing against full time people like Michelle, and this girl's out to get everybody. So all you part timers might want to get into full time. Are you willing to door knock and cold call if that's what it takes?
Yes.
Not you.
Oh.
Like, this is the stuff people should be considering. Don't read. I'm watching you read. I'm reading. You're just answering. You're talking to me. Look at me.
Okay.
Are you willing to door knock and cold call? Right? Should somebody get into real estate think that they're not going to have to do those things?
No, you have to.
You have to. You have to.
You have to be careful. I'm not telling, especially women, to go out door knocking.
Right.
But definitely with people that you know, and if you're doing it with someone, it could be a little safer. But there are different things you can do in cold calling, definitely, too.
All right, next question. Are you comfortable striking up a conversation with strangers? Stop reading. I'm looking at you, literally reading my screen. Are you comfortable?
I am.
Okay. Can you succeed in the business if you're not comfortable with that? Starting conversations with strangers.
Right off the bat, no, but eventually, if you start feeling more comfortable, you become more confident, I think. Most people.
You have to talk to people.
Yeah. You have to know that it's something that you have to do.
You're going to, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It has to be done. All right. Are you comfortable with unpredictable environments where your schedule varies from day to day and where you will have to work evenings and weekends?
Well, you need to be.
Oh, look at that face. Michelle has some advice.
Definitely need to be.
What do you need to be?
You cannot predict anything in real estate. It's extremely unpredictable.
Right. So you have to be ready.
If you need a 9 to 5, this isn't the job for you.
If you need consistency, this might not be the thing, right? Because this is a roller coaster.
People in general are inconsistent, so this business has no the only consistency is inconsistency.
The only consistency is inconsistency. Because there's so many, things that can happen on the job, to the job, that have to do. There's just a lot. So just be ready. Do you have a learning mindset and constantly seek ways to improve yourself?
I do. Some people don't, but you need to have that as well. It's very important.
Why do you need to have it in
Because
real estate?
growth is important.
Because growth is important. Because in real estate, you grow. Yes, they say. Have you ever heard this quote? Do you know what I'm going to say?
No.
Your business grows to
The
the.
extent that you do.
That's right. Oh, she is learning
I
something
picked that up somewhere.
from me. You picked it up from me. Your business grows to the extent that you do. So you have to be learning mindset and constantly seek to improve yourself.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add?
Yes.
What?
Part of that is learning how to deal with various types of people, and if you can't learn to grow and you can't learn to deal with other people's opinions or lifestyles or whatever, then this is going to be very challenging.
And then you got to set, the last thing is, you got to set your income expectations, right?
True.
Because it's very, it's actually very common that there's realtors that don't make more than 25 grand their first year.
Yeah, I've heard that.
What do you think about that?
I think it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because where we live, you can't do much with that kind of money.
No.
So just be ready. Take Michelle's advice. I think she walks by in the hallways, and when she sees me turn the camera on, she
I
just
come running in.
comes running in.
I was actually looking for us.
Sure you were. This is great advice. If you're thinking about getting into the business, these are things you have to consider. Michelle just wants to say goodbye, and she wants to thank everybody for subscriing to the channel and sharing. Say that. You gotta say that.
Peace.
Okay, she's out of here. Goodbye.